Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today we are reacting to the top 25 funniest moments from The Office. Now, as you guys could have gathered, I am a big Ricky Gervais fan. As you know, we've been reacting to the Ricky Gervais show, iconic show, and there's going to be an episode of that out tomorrow. But I thought we'd take a little trip down memory lane. Memory lane for me, we're going to be watching The Office. Now I've watched The Office before, so we're going to try and see all of the funniest lines and whether my funniest line is in here. And if you guys have watched The Office before, you'll be able to reminisce with me, and if you haven't, then this will be the greatness that is David Brent in The Office. So yeah, but yeah guys, very much looking forward to getting into this video, and if you guys do enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Here we go, guys.
Start by watching a video, so a nice and gentle start. It's a bit cheesy and a bit 80s, but I think a lot of the ideas are still pretty valid. Okay.
A good idea is a good idea forever.
Yeah.
Isn't that the truth?
You're so clever. What am I thinking about now?
You're thinking, how could I kill a tiger armed only with a biro?
No.
You're thinking, if I crash land in jungle, will I be able to eat my own shoes?
No, and you can't.
Right. What are you thinking, Gareth?
I was just wondering, will there ever be a boy born who can swim faster than a shark?
Initial thoughts, probably
The
not.
question was, what type of alien is Mr. Spock? And everyone put Vulcan, which is incorrect. Mr. Spock is half Vulcan, half human.
Exactly.
Okay?
See, I agree with Ricky on this one. You have to be specific when it comes to the quiz.
Anyway, here's the man at the top of the pile, David Brent.
Right, you know you were saying there about me being the top of the pile of men, right, saying I'm gay. Right, I'm not gay. In fact, I can honestly say I've never come over a little queer.
You know the phrase, softly, softly catch a monkey? I could catch a monkey. If I was starving, I'd make poison darts out of the poison off of deadly frogs.
Doesn't surprise
1
me.
milligram of that poison can kill a monkey or a man. Prick yourself, you'll be dead within a day or longer. Different frogs, different times.
Right, so would you like to tell me about
That
your
line just always
individual
makes me
ethical
laugh.
arrangements?
Sure. Put David Brent is refreshingly laid back for a man with such responsibility.
Yeah, can you just
Smooth,
answer in your own
smooth.
words, and I'll work it out
Yeah.
later.
Brent mused and then
Sorry,
replied.
Nadia.
Go on.
Do you just say what's...
I can
I'm
wait.
just going to pause it now. So basically, if you guys haven't seen The Office before, the sort of vibes that I can give to you, which have been coming through, Gareth is a man of the wild. He's ex-army. He knows what it's like in the jungle. He knows how to make poison frogs out of darts. He knows what to do when it comes to a monkey. He knows you can't eat shoes in a forest. Gareth's your man when it comes to any of that stuff. So Gareth's going to be coming out with any sort of quotes. And he's a man of knowledge. He wants to ask the most poignant questions in society. Could there be a boy born that could swim faster than a shark? Personally, I think not. His opinion is just as valid. David Brent is he's someone, he wants to be an entertainer. He wants to be the top of everyone that he meets. So when that guy Neil, when he tried to knock his confidence with that joke, he instantly tried to fire back. But yeah, as you guys see, it doesn't usually always pay off. But you know, it is what it is. Let's keep it going.
Up one morning and go, oh, I don't feel like working today. Can I just stay in bed? Oh, I don't know. You better ask the boss. David, can I stay in bed all day? Yes, you can, David. Both me. I'm not. That's not me in bed with another bloke called David.
Very bored.
Excuse me. Desk procedures, chairs are sitting on.
I think he's a little bit jealous that he's not getting the view you're getting.
Wrong. I got the arse this side, so I'd only want to be sitting where he's sitting if he was wearing a skirt and I could look up there.
You tell him, Gareth. You tell him.
People could come to me and they'd go, excuse me, David, but you've been in the business 12 years. Can you just spare us a moment to tell us how to, run a team, how to keep them task-orientated as well as, happy? They don't. All I know is I can type in sex fetish, yeah? 2,230 matches.
That's
Yeah.
a very low amount compared
Just
to
click on one,
nowadays, obviously.
and,
This is an old show.
Dutch girls must be punished for having big boobs. Now, you do not punish someone, Dutch or otherwise, for having big boobs.
If anything, they should be rewarded.
You tell him, Gareth.
There's good news and bad
Oh,
news.
guys.
The bad news is Neil will be taking over both branches and some of you will lose your jobs. Yeah.
It's tough. That was a tough
On
moment.
a more positive note, the good news is I've been promoted
It's not what they want to hear, mate, is it?
You're still thinking about the bad news, aren't you?
There's no good news, David. It's only bad news and irrelevant
Oh,
news.
I never liked this
It's not a
guy.
phrase,
This
is
guy
it?
got on
I
my
could go
nerves
and go,
throughout this
I've got some bad news
entire
and some
show.
relevant news.
That's a good idea. I always do them from behind if I don't like their face.
You bastard.
Brutal.
Look my face, don't you love?
I love your face. I think you're beautiful.
Hey, well, you can still do it from behind anyway.
Oh, I'll bear that in mind then. I might do that.
I'll do you from behind if you want. If it's just quick in and out, no strings attached.
That's really sweet.
But Gareth doesn't
Why do
have
you
a
put that
way
in the
with the
email to
women.
me?
That is one of his flaws. I do feel for the man. I do feel for the man.
Oh, he's Elaine. She left you yet? Yeah. All right, see you then. She has left him. I forgot about that.
Oh, come on, no.
You all right?
Yeah.
I'd hate to make that mistake. That must be
See that
so
film
harsh
last
for the
night?
person on the other end.
Denzel Washington.
No,
Oh,
I didn't know.
oh, he's brilliant. He's a brilliant actor.
And he's very good.
He's-
Very good.
Oh, dear.
I like him.
Oh, see you later.
Yeah. See you later.
He's not my favourite actor of all time, by the way.
Oh, no.
No. My favourite actor of all time is Mr. Sidney Poitier.
Like I said, guys, David is always trying to impress people.
I ache. I'm not 18
And you can see
anymore.
what he was
You
trying
know,
to do with
I'm
that
30
guy.
now, I'm in my 30s. I'm not. But
39.
What are you reading?
Holiday brochure?
Big Keith.
Why is that then?
What a geezer.
Going on holiday.
Geezer, in a
possibly.
nutshell.
Where to?
The States.
United States.
Yeah.
You like that, don't you?
So, guys, just to break down what we've seen so far. So, yeah, further emphasising the point that David tries to impress everyone he meets. Obviously, he's talking to that guy in the office. I can't exactly remember his name, but obviously that guy is black. And now David, I don't remember in the show whether he got accused of being racist. I know he told a controversial joke at some point, so obviously he wants to impress everyone, so he's going up to him saying my favourite actors, Denzel Washington, Sidney Poitier, for example. But yeah, that's the sort of thing David is. Big Keith. If you've ever heard the word geezer, I know I've used it before. He's a geezer in a nutshell. He's a top man. He like in with his Scott. Oh, guys. Keith, I actually went to the David Brent Life on the Road premiere in Leicester Square, and I saw Big Keith perform there live. One of the best days of my life, guys. Best days of my life.
Is that because it looks like yours?
Yeah. It's identical. Well, mine's not that size. It's very, very tiny, but it is made of plastic.
Mine's massive and it ain't made of plastic.
You tell him, Gareth. You tell him.
You know how important I consider this report to be. I come in and I discover that this is the fruit of your labours.
You don't go
Just
through
read
my
the
stuff and
first
I'm not in
sentence.
it. Well,
Just please, read the first sentence for Jennifer.
imagine a cross between Telly Addicts and Noel's house party. You've just imagined Upstairs Downstairs, a new quiz show devised and hosted by David Brent.
David, I just don't understand this.
Well, the contestants run upstairs and they get a clue.
No, not the game show.
Under
Oh, here he
strengths,
is. Come on, Keith. You tell him.
you just put accounts.
Yeah.
That's your job, though. That's just. Okay. Under weaknesses, you've put eczema.
Gareth Keenan. Who's that?
Oh, Keith.
Oggy! Oggy, oggy, oggy! Oink, oink, oink! Oggy, oggy, oggy! Oink, oink, oink!
And that's Tim.
Okay.
I think this, yeah.
Oggy! Oggy,
Him and
oggy,
Gareth
oggy!
had a
Oink,
very
oink, oink!
annoying dynamic between the two.
Yeah, see you later.
Oh no, I don't. Dawn, you know I don't drink. Huh?
Again, David trying to impress
David's
everyone.
wine, I
guys.
went, no, I don't drink.
Do you not drink? So it's a shorter Jennifer.
He says, do I not drink?
You don't drink.
Oh,
Something personal.
oh
It's just
this
based
is
on
my
facts.
favourite
why
bit
am I
in the
getting
show.
fired?
Here we go. I'm going to
Now, I'm
sit
going to
back.
ask you, David, why, when there are 3 other forklift operators, do you decide to fire me and not Anton? Are you keeping Anton on because he's disabled?
Anton's not disabled.
He's a midget, David.
Yeah, but you're not disabled if you're a midget, are you? That's not a disability, that's just small.
Yeah, I know.
Ronnie Corbett doesn't get special treatment, does he?
Ronnie Corbett's 5 foot. Anton's 3'4".
Look, whether or not Anton is indeed a midget or a dwarf...
No, he's a
or-
midget.
What's the difference?
Well, a dwarf is someone who has disproportionately short arms and legs.
Oh, I know the ones.
Yeah, it's caused by a hormone deficiency.
Yeah, bloody hormones. Yeah.
A midget is still a dwarf, but their arms and legs are in proportion.
Sure.
So, what's an elf?
An elf is a supernatural being. Sometimes they're invisible, they're like fairies.
They don't actually exist, do they? In real life.
So, is a pixie the same thing as an elf?
Hold on, Gareth.
What? I just want to know how come he knows so much about midgets.
It's called an education.
Ooh.
So what's a goblin? How long are you going to be, mate?
So, when did you come up?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Was it your mum or your boyfriend or whatever drove you? Or?
No, my brother came up with me.
Okay, right. You got a lot of ties in Swindon.
You can see Gareth's mind spinning.
Starting again up here.
I'll be going back weekends.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry, so have you got a boyfriend or not?
He is so straightforward.
Okay, well,
he
you've
is
got to
so
complain.
straightforward.
You come and complain, and I'll show you the wrong.
Okay,
way to
this
handle
is
it. This will be
one of
the
my
wrong
probably
way.
my second
Okay.
favourite
Right,
line.
so off we go.
I'd like to make a complaint, please.
Don't care.
Well, I am staying in a hotel.
I don't care.
so-
It's not my shift.
Well, you're an ambassador for the hotel.
don't care.
I
I
think
don't
you'll
care
care
what
when I
you
tell
think.
you what the complaint
care.
is. I think there's been a rape up there.
It's not.
But so what? At
God's
least I've got my
sake,
health.
Gareth.
And if you haven't got your health, if you've got one leg, at least I haven't got two legs missing. And if you have lost both legs and both arms, just go, at least I'm not dead. I'd rather be dead in that situation, to be honest. I'm not saying people like that should be, you know, put down. I'm saying that in my life, I'd rather not live without arms and legs because, you know, I'm just getting into yoga, for one thing, so...
Oh, and that's it, guys. Right. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's the 25 funniest moments in the office. Now, I didn't think their number one moment was personally the funniest one, but that's just different opinions that everyone's going to draw. What I would like is for you guys to put your funniest moment throughout this video in the comment section. See, the thing you can... the difference with this and actually watching The Office is that you get a lot more context behind the jokes. That, like Ricky Gervais, he's done a lot of build up to them throughout the series. This is it's taken them out of context a little bit. Like personally, I know the context, which makes them funny. It's just, yeah, if you haven't seen it, it might be a little bit difficult. So I hope you guys did, find them as funny as I did, because I thought these were really good. And I do want to react to long episodes of stuff like The Office, like Peep Show, etc, etc. It's just, it gets blocked on YouTube, so it's very hard for me to get it out to you guys. But, you know, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video nevertheless, and if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for 2 more videos. Peace.